Hello everyone and welcome to the first Elden Ring playthrough, and hopefully you're as excited to play this game as I am. When I first saw the trailer for Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5, it was one of the first games that I written down, said I have to try this game when I get my PlayStation 5. So here we are in the character selection screen. I'm just going to refer to my notes here because I do have some notes that I've written down. So please bear with me. You get a choice of characters at the beginning of the game. Before we begin, I just wanted to ask you guys that are watching, if you've played Elden Ring or are currently still playing it, let me know in the comments below which character base you started off with and why. I'd be interested to see what everybody's choices are. So you have a choice here of Vagabond, Warrior, Hero, Bandit, Astrologer, Prophet is another one. Samurai is another choice. Prisoner, Confessor, and the final one after Confessor is Wretch, which I think is kind of funny that you start off with just a generic club and no clothes at all. I guess that's a kind of like hardcore mode. But for the base model that I'm going to go with, I'm going to select the Astrologer. I'm going to go for like a mage wizard type build, and obviously I did do a little cheeky Google search just to see which would be the best one. I didn't read too much into it. I just sort of, the general consensus among the community was that for people starting out on Elden Ring, the best one to start with if you want to build a mage or wizard would be the Astrologer. So that's the one that we're going to be doing with the build. Now, when I was doing this video, in the concept, the idea of doing these shows, I was actually going to just do 15 minutes. I realised quite quickly that I spent about 45 minutes just on the character build alone, so I can't show you obviously everything, but I'm going to try and trim everything down and make everything a bit more streamlined. And 15 minutes isn't really a whole lot of time in Elden Ring, because you just spend hours on the game, it just saps your life away. So what I've decided to do is do each episode as 30 minutes, and that's quite long. When you look at my other episodes, my other series, I usually try and keep it to around 15 minutes. So I'm actually doubling up on the time that I'm going to be showing. Now, the first show that we're going to do today, the first episode, is literally just going through the beginning of the game, which includes the intro as well. So that for those that are on the channel here, and for those new to the channel that haven't seen Elden Ring yet for the PlayStation 5, then obviously you're in for a treat. And also, just to give people the opportunity to see it as well. Now, once we've got the main bulk of this part out the way, the next 30-minute episode, which will be episode 2, I'm hoping to show a lot more action and a lot more gameplay. Obviously, I'm going to be trimming down a lot of the stuff, especially if I'm doing a lot of the samey stuff. You guys don't want to see inside the options menus and stuff like that while I'm moving stuff around. It's just, it's not exciting to see stuff like that. You want to see the battles, you want to see the moves that I'm doing. So that makes more sense to sort of trim those down. So we're almost ready to start. We've decided on a base model. I've done all the customizing that I need to do. We're almost ready. Now, when the intro begins, I'm going to go completely silent so that we can watch it together. And then obviously can hear what's being said during the beginning of the story. Before we do that, it's been given a keepsake here. Choice of keepsake. Now, I had a look through these. The one that really stands out is the Crimson Amber Medallion, because I think that's something that the character would like, being a wizard. It makes kind of sense that he would have that. Again, I don't know long-term longevity, what the pros and cons of having these other things would be, but like I said, just in terms of the character of what I'm trying to build, I'd imagine that the Crimson Medallion, Amber Medallion, would be the more, anything that's an amulet or a medallion would be something that'd be interested in. So the intro is about to start, so we'll go and watch that, and then when we come back we'll have a bit of gameplay to show you. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please smash the like button, and like I said, leave me a comment, let me know what you started with.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Wow, that's quite a phenomenal intro. So we're blessed by grace to be here with a selection of others on this crusade for the Elden Ring. I'll be honest, when I created my character, I didn't really see myself as a hero. We'll just take what we can get and build the character and see where we end up. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the story. And like I said, please, if you are further ahead than this, don't post any spoilers. Because like I said, I've not actually... this is my first time playing it, so if you can, just try and, if you are going to leave a comment, try and be respectful of others that want to experience this for the first time. So I'm just going to go through here and try a couple of these moves out. I noticed that circle is dodge, and you can do that left to right and sort of jump behind you as well. There's something here on the ground. We'll go and check this out. Claim your place as Elden Lord. That is definitely something Lord Shinnok is interested in. I don't know whether you guys are familiar with the name Shinnok, but it's from Mortal Kombat, so he's claimed a creepy finger here. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Like I said, we'll take everything that we can get. With amulets, runes, stones, anything. We're going to get out of here and see what's in the next room. Is there another room to this? Let's open the door and find out. Oh, going outside. Some of the scenery already looks truly spectacular. I feel somewhat vindicated as well because when I saw the trailer, I was like, I hope it's as good as, you know, I hope the game's as good as what the trailer shows, and you can tell when there's a lot of work been put into a game. This looks absolutely phenomenal. So this one's blocked shut, but it doesn't say that I need anything to open it, so we'll leave that for now. The adventure in me always leads me to believe that if I see a bunch of crates together, I'm going to run over and smash them, because I always think there's something inside them. And more often than not, there's nothing there, but then later down the line, I learned that there's a bunch of crates that I didn't open, and there was something in there that I should have opened. So if you see me do that from time to time, just know that that's the 80s gamer in me. Some of this looks really, really spectacular. I'm really, really enamoured with the start of this game already. We're going to cross this bridge. We've got another section of ruins over here. Let's see what's next. Is there any characters to talk to? And find out, like maybe join a quest or something like that. There's a big building to the left and building to the right. Is there anything around here, like a door or anything? It seems a bit pointless that there's like a big stone building thing with archways and things, and then there'd be no doorway to it. We'll go around it anyway just to check. Again, that's the adventurer in me wanting to see whether there's anything there. Whether there's like a chest behind it with something hidden inside. It's the old phrase of leave no stone unturned. Is that Marika? Maybe? There's a courtyard here. Let's go to the next. Oh shit, what's this? Oh, battle already. Alright, get your things ready. Oh man, he's got me. And try and slash at him. He's got me again. Oh god. I guess you can't block him. Oh, it ended. Did I die already? Don't tell me I died already. They did say it was a difficult game, but didn't really give me a whole lot of chance there to get swinging with my sword. Maybe I should have gone with some magic first. Maybe that was meant to happen then. Because it doesn't seem like I had a whole lot of control. I had control of the character, but I guess that's me. It looks like me. My character. Oh, it's a horsey. We see,
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
Fortune is on his side. Yeah, it appears so. I've been
after all.
attacked there by the grafted scion. I think that was the name of the beastly thing that attacked me.
One of his kind is sure to seek The
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. I think we already established that when I was in the anticipation.
the
It
golden
was a church, a chapel of anticipation. Well, it looks like for the time being we had to be knocked down into this, whatever this is, this underground cave. And awake in the cave and get up. Hopefully I didn't lose any items. Well, the good news is, even though we lost that little battle, we're not quite dead just yet. And here we are at the... looks like we're underground somewhere. The, you've got cerulean... Crimson Tears and Cerulean Tears. It looks like we're in the stranded graveyard area. Yeah. Some underground caverns. So it looks like we're gonna, yeah, this bit here is the tutorial that we're gonna do, the Cave of Knowledge. So we're gonna run through this and learn some of the basics of Elden Ring. Probably take me through the combat system and how to select things, which is gonna help, at least. So it seems that that meeting there in the courtyard was not something that you could win. I don't know, again, if you guys have actually done that. If you did win that battle, then please let me know, but it didn't look like I had much of a choice there. Learning and remembrance. Okay, well, we'll just jump down and see how the tutorial goes. Here we go. So we've got these ones to use item. You've got this menu here on the left. You've got the tears, the flasks, and the shield. And then you've got the magic stuff in the top menu. And the sword, you can switch between the sword and the staff. Sights of Grace. It's a momentary save point and rest point in the game. Restore your HP. Okay. Resting. Okay. That makes sense. That means if you get low on health, at least you can find the Sight of Grace, go back and save the game and rest all your things up. So we just rest at Sight of Grace. Pastime, flasks, memorize spell. Memorize spell menu. You can memorize sorceries and incantations. This can be something that's definitely something that we're definitely interested in, considering the character that we're going to be creating. That's definitely something that we want to do. So we'll look at that off camera, but for now we'll go on with the tutorial and crack on with it, try and get it out of the way. Go to the next point. These are just little effigies, and thought there might be something over there, but there's nothing there. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Let's go up into the cave here and go to the next bit. This is a bad guy to take down. Reset camera, lock on. So we'll have take this guy out. Oh, got quite a thrust on him with that sword. I guess these are just generic bad guys that you can take down. Sorceries and incantations. Is he? Oh, I need the up button. That's him taken care of. There's nothing in any of these, I bet. Yeah, nothing in there. Nothing in those ones either. Let me take this guy out. Guarding. L2 to guard. Oh. Looks like he was going to swing again then, even though it said he's out of energy. Dodging. The left in the circle. Dodge roll. See if we can do this properly. Let's forward roll. Into a sword strike. I like it. It's a little bit, that combat system's a little bit Assassin's Creed. If there's a little bit of maybe it's just because I'm wearing a hood and running around with a sword, but there's a little bit of Assassin's Creed in the element in it. I like how I selected the mage wizard and I've ran through most of the tutorial with the sword hacking at people. Oh, that one's not going to go down. Jump up here. Into the next bit. And you can run. Hey, some guy firing arrows at me over there. Go through this next bit. Is this one. Wielding armaments. So you can dual wield. Or you can wield the sword with two hands. That's interesting. I guess that offers also different stances and points of attack. This guy's got a shield and a spear, so... I like how I've gone all gun go. It's just like, nah, I don't need my shield, I'm good. Let's see what we can do with this sword. He's not attacking very much with that spear, is he? Trying to catch him off guard. Oh, there you go. You gotta break his stance by kicking him. And there you go. Now I got it. Break his stance by kicking him, and then it's worth noting when you... Oh, that was a good fatality. That was a great fatality. Finished him off. Be interesting to see how many different combos of attack in combat happen like that, depending on the positioning of the fallen enemy. I wonder if they've copied anything from Assassin's Creed and those types of games, the combat systems. Get rid of him. It's only the tutorial, get rid of him. Didn't even have to swing my sword for those. That's what it should be about, in all fairness. Most of the work should be done with magic, considering I'm supposed to be a wizard or a mage. We don't want any lights letting them know that I'm here. I'm gonna crack on to the next bit. You see where that guy was that was firing arrows at me? There he is. Oh, he was reloading. Now he's got his sword out. Oh, finished him off. 2 shots of the sword and he's down. Don't call him an ambulance though. That was pretty brutal. A couple more guys probably to go here, I think. Skills. L2. My skill right now is swinging my shield and it's got me in trouble. And deal with him. Oh! Oh! There we go. He's down. Have to drink one of those. Should have been able to deal with him a little bit better than that. So a bit more practice needed, I think, in the combat system. I'll have to practice that when we get out into the main area. Crouch, stand up. So you can crouch and effectively strike harder if you stealth attack them. And again, I wonder if there's any attacks like that if you like the Assassin's Creed thing where you can stealth kill them. You know, draw less attention to yourself by doing so. I pressed the wrong button there. For some reason, I keep wanting to press square to attack. Not the R1 and R2 buttons. There's another one there in the grass. We'll just take care of him. I think we're almost finished. I don't know, it feels like we've learnt literally everything that's on the control pad that I saw. You guys didn't see this at the start, but most of that I cut out where I went to the settings menu and looked at the controls of what did what. I think that just goes round. So I think most of the things that we've supposedly been shown of in this tutorial. Stance breaking, hold R2, charge attack, and a jump attack as well. So you can jump and then do like a charge attack. Oh, that kind of didn't go to plan. I don't know why I'm hitting him with the staff. That's, for some reason I thought I had the sword selected and then ended up. Maybe I should select the sword instead, or just do that. He's still not gone down. This guy's made of cast iron. He's just like, I'm not gonna go down. I refuse to go down. He's like the Rocky Balboa of zombies. Alright, well that finally... Case in point, don't hit people with the staff because it's pretty ineffective. I should have just used the sword. There we go. The staff is just for magic. I'm gonna have to get used to using magic at a distance and then running up and finishing them off with the sword, I think. Alright, so Stakes of Marika. So these are also save points as well, dotted throughout the realm. So we just go through this mysterious fog, traverse the mist. Let's go in and see what's... Oh. The Soldier of Godric. Oh, here he is. He's got another one of these guys. Let's take this guy on. Guard counters. So when we block him, we can hit him back with a nice counter. I'm gonna need our shield for that. I know it's only small, but a shield. I wonder if there's a button you can press to follow up once they go down. Because that's a quick attack, but it seems that's finished him off anyway. It seems like there could be a button that you could use to grab them, just to put them at an even further disadvantage when they go down on the knees. I know you could sort of like assassinate them on Assassin's Creed when they're in a vulnerable position. What's this? Strength. Oh, I'll take that. Like I said, I'll take everything that I can get right now. Let's jump down here. So that's the tutorial finished. We're going to go up through these doors. Before we do that, I'll say a big thank you to everyone that's decided to watch. I hope you enjoyed this first one. When we come back, I'm going to leave it here. When we come back, we'll see what's beyond these doors. And will join us for episode 2. As I said, if you did enjoy it, please smash the like button and leave me a nice comment. I'll see you guys back on the channel soon.